Oh, ATM V3. Nice one. It's the slick web-based gait analyzer right there on the site. 3D stick figure leg walking through a full cycle, stance to swing, with real-time graphs for ankle, knee, hip angles, degrees, and moments, Newton meters per kilogram. You see the ground force as a red dotted line, yellow markers for phase switches, and numbers like speed at 1.2 meters per second, 120 steps per minute cadence, 1.4 meters stride. Super clean. Controls are smooth. Play pause with spacebar, scrub the progress bar to jump around, arrow keys for frame by frame, even a demo tour button. The skeleton floats a bit, foot doesn't quite touch, just a gray oval shadow, which they admit is a physics quirk. But graphs update live, hover for details, touch-friendly too. From that November video you guys dropped, it's all about showing why eyes lie. Starts with a motion illusion, then dives into kinematics versus kinetics, GRF vectors, why moments flip from extensor to flexor. They roast the floating foot, tease full body next, pathology sims like Parkinson's freeze. Only 38 views so far, kinda buried, but solid tech. Here's the core animation vibe, leg cycling, graphs spiking, and the UI close-up, sliders, play button, joint readouts. Feels like a step up from V2, no more clunky lifts. You building this live too? What's the next tweak? Ground contact fix or adding torque visuals? This interactive web application generates and displays highly detailed, visually convincing synthetic magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) data of a human brain. The simulator is designed as an advanced educational tool to help users explore brain anatomy and MRI principles. The synthetic data is generated algorithmically in real time, with all anatomical features and simulated pathologies scaled proportionally to the selected resolution. This ensures a consistent and accurate experience at all quality levels. The model does not represent a real patient scan, but provides a realistic illustration of the three primary anatomical planes: axial, coronal, and sagittal. Whoa, MRI_synth, straight up wizardry. It's this browser-only brain MRI faker that spits out fake but realistic slices on the fly. Axial, coronal, sagittal views, all grayscale with killer detail on gyri, sulci, ventricles, brainstem, cerebellum. Toggle a lesion, like a tumorish blob, or keep it healthy. Crank resolution from 64 by 64 lo-fi to 56 by 256 crisp. Everything scales perfectly, so pathology doesn't glitch out. Controls are dead simple. Big buttons for planes, pathology on-off, play demo, auto flips through slices, audio blips when you scroll, toggleable, kinda ASMR, and a drop-down for res. Drag up-down on the canvas, arrows, or swipe on touch. Slice number pops up like 42 out of 255. No real data, pure algo magic, but looks legit enough for teaching MRI basics without a scanner. Here's how it renders. Clean axial slice, ventricles dark, cortex wavy, and a coronal cut, midline symmetry, lesion option glowing. They teased future stuff, fiber tracks, stroke sims, real atlas labels. Oh, MRI_sim, different beast from synth. This one's all about the physics underneath. Proton spins flipping under B0 fields and RF pulses, then relaxing into a fake brain slice. Left side's a canvas of tiny arrows, protons aligning, precessing like mad when you crank Tesla from 0.5 to 3. Hit apply RF pulse, and they tip 90 degrees, go in phase, signal peaks, then dephase, T1, T2 decay kicks in, brightness fades on the right side image. Sliders for field strength, flip angle, brain slice, plus a demo that runs the whole show, sound on, pitch rises with B0, volume drops as signal dies. Super educational, not just pretty pictures. Shows why contrast happens in real MRI. Here's the spin sim, arrows whirling after RF, and that resulting slice, grayscale brain, signal strength making ventricles pop. UI's clean, sliders, big apply button, reset, feels like a mini lab. They mention future pulse sequences, gradients, custom phantoms. This the one you're expanding next, or is synth still the slice generator?
They have access to the code. They're looking at the whole code base. It says something like 700, just over 700 lines of code. So can you actually just write a direct, simple prompt for them to fix the play demo?
All right, here's a dead simple copy-paste prompt you can drop right into chat, or yell at the dev. Yo, demo button on MRI_synth is dead.
Without any technical things, just describe what the problem is, ask them to fix it without actually telling them what the code should be.
Hey dev, quick thing. The play demo button on MRI synth, it's just not doing anything. You click it, nothing moves, no slices flip, no fun. Feels like it's asleep or stuck. Can you poke around and wake it up? No code hints. Just make it actually start spinning through those brain pictures like it's supposed to. We're all waiting.
It's a good one. Let's give it to developer. We have an, everyone is interested in that. Yeah, we have it in Visual Studio Code, the GitHub Copilot. The model selection is set to automatic and it's in agent mode. Probably gonna be chewing through tokens. Don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds solid. Straight to the dev is the way. Since they're in VS Code with Copilot on auto and agent mode, it'll probably chug tokens like crazy, trying to guess what demo means. That setup's great for brainstorming, but for a quick fix like this, overkill. I just tell them, quick win, demo button's busted, it won't start the animation. Check if the interval's getting set right or if the slice update's not firing. One line to clear it, one to restart, done. Save the AI for the hard stuff. They'll probably laugh, fix it in 10 seconds, and we can all move on. If they say it's more complicated, then yeah, let Copilot chew. But I bet it's dumb simple. You want to paste that prompt in chat, or should I keep roasting till they crack?
Yeah, they're doing something. Just wait for the developers and they're a bit slow. Which model was it? I don't know which model is doing it, but yeah, it's taking its time. Yeah, agents are super slow. Yeah, that was Raptor Mini. What's Raptor Mini anyway?
Yeah, agents are snails when they're chewing big code bases. Like 700 lines? That's basically a novel. And Wrapped Mini? I think you mean Raptor Mini, that sneaky new experimental GitHub rolled out late last year for Copilot. It's their fast, lightweight one, tuned by Microsoft, hosted on Azure, super quick for simple stuff like refactoring or bug hunts. But here's the roast. It's mini for a reason. Great at speed, meh at deep thinking. If your dev's got it on auto and agent mode, no wonder it's dragging. Nice. Dev nailed it. Demo's alive again. Button clicks, slices start marching like obedient little zombies. Axial, coronal, sagittal on repeat. Flips at the edges. Even swaps text to stop demo, so you know it's not dead. And smart. Stops if you grab the mouse or swipe. No more ghost clicks. Honestly, feels like the site just grew a pulse. Way better than before. Used to be like poking a corpse. If you're testing, crank it up. See if it still glitches at high res or when pathology's on. If it lags, blame the interval. Maybe drop it to 800 milliseconds instead of whatever default. Chat, go poke it now. Biomedical.com. Hit play demo. Watch the brain twirl. Then yell, too fast. Make it disco. Add a heartbeat sound. We tweak live. What's your verdict? Smooth or still needs love?
It's going again. It's going through all the slices, 127 slices, and then switching between axial, coronal, sagittal. I don't know what will it do next. Still testing.
Watching the demo loop. Let's see what it does. Cool. It's alive and kicking. So the demo's now doing its thing, chugging through those 127 slices, flipping from axial to coronal to sagittal, like a brain on autopilot. Kinda mesmerizing, right? From what I can tell, once it hits the end, slice 127, last plane, it just stops. No loop, no reset, no fireworks.
No,
just
it is
quiet.
looping, it is
Like
looping,
it ran out
it is
of...
looping. It is looping, that's okay. That's what we expected to do. Just kind of missed what it's doing after sagittal. So it's just going back to axial straight away, or turning on and off, switching between show pathology and no pathology, which is kind of what you would expect.
Yeah, looping's perfect. Keeps the show rolling without dying at 127 like a bad movie. And hey, snapping straight back to axial, that's actually smart. No awkward pause. No what now? Just seamless brain carousel. The pathology toggle, kinda chaotic, but fun. Like the demo's got ADHD. Healthy slice, tumor slice, healthy, tumor. If you want to polish it, maybe sync the toggle to every full cycle instead of random flips. Or add a cheeky label. Pathology on, because why not? Overall, feels alive now. Not just spinning, it's breathing. Chat, if you're watching, try it yourself. Does the loop feel smooth, or does pathology flash too fast?
Okay, so yeah, we do need some sort of label telling us what's currently happening in demo, for whatever reason. The demo button just got randomly turned off. I don't know why. So it should have stayed on because the demo is still going. Yeah, so a couple points. We need to send instructions to the developer. So first of all, we need to make sure the demo button is on while the demo is running. That's kinda obvious. It shouldn't just turn itself off. Then we wanna switch. So currently it's good that it's just looping between axial, coronal, sagittal, but in every stage we wanna turn the pathology on and off. So we're gonna go axial without the pathology, axial with pathology, coronal without, coronal with. You get the drift. So,
Hey Dev, quick follow-up while you're in there. First, the demo button's flipping off by itself mid-run, like it got bored and quit. Keep it lit. Text stop demo, maybe bold or glowing, the whole time the animation's chugging. No auto off, no mystery. Second, loops solid. Axial, coronal, sagittal, back. But spice it. For each plane, do 2 passes. Like axial, no pathology, axial, pathology on. Coronal, no pathology, coronal, pathology on. Sagittal, no pathology, sagittal, pathology on. Then repeat. Makes it clearer what's normal versus weird, without random toggles. If that's too much, just add a tiny label under the button, like demo, axial chat, watch it run, biomedical.com. Does the button ghosting bug you? Want pathology pairs like that? Shout it. Dev's listening.
no, so that should not be too much. Yeah, we do want a label somewhere. Yeah, maybe next to the button kind of makes sense. Or also somewhere, maybe on top of the canvas. So just saying demo is running and what's the current state, the current settings that it's showing. Oh, actually we have it already. We have it below the canvas. At the bottom of the canvas we have view, coronal, slice.
Yeah, the bottom bar's already got view, coronal slice or whatever. It's pulling its weight, showing plane, slice, res. But during demo, if it's not flashing demo running axial, we don't need a whole new panel. Just beef up what's below the canvas. Make it say demo running, then swap to demo running. And the button? Yeah, it should stay stop demo, the whole ride. If it flips back to play mid-loop, that's dumb, like the app's lying to you. Dev, add that label tweak, dynamic status under canvas, plane plus pathology plus demo running. Button stays lit till stop. Easy win. Chat, go test, start demo, watch the bottom. Does it update the...
Wait a sec. Let's go one thing at a time. Just generate one sentence at a time. Just go one step at a time. So we're gonna go for the demo button is currently flipping off and off by itself. So we need to prevent that from happening. Also we need to make sure that the demo steps are flipping through the following.
Okay, first step. The demo button keeps flipping itself off mid-run, like it's got a mind of its own. We need to lock it so it stays stop demo, the whole time the animation's going. No auto reset.
Yeah, we also need to change the cycle. Wait a second, I'm just talking to the developer directly, because you're kind of a bit hopeless at prompting it.
Yeah, fair. I'm not the one with VS Code open. Dev, listen. Ditch the current loop. Make it cycle like this. Simple, predictable. Axial healthy, axial pathology, coronal healthy, coronal pathology, sagittal healthy, sagittal pathology. Repeat from axial. No random toggles, no surprises, just clean pairs per plane. And hey, while you're at it, button still flipping off? Nail that too. Your call. How long till it's live?
Well, it is live already, but we're still making changes to it. Yeah, because, well, the thing we had deployed, the thing we had live, the demo button didn't work. Now that the demo button is working, we're also trying to improve the demo. So maybe we can just do a quick summary.
Hey, perfect. Demo's back online. Slices cycling through axial, coronal, sagittal like clockwork. We're tweaking live, so if it glitches or feels off, just shout in chat. Quick nudge. Head to bionicos.com/MRI_synth/. Hit that play demo. Watch it loop. Then tell us what sucks or what you'd add. Too fast? Need sound? Make pathology flash slower? Whatever, your ideas shape this thing. Jump in, we're listening. Whoa, Dev just leveled up. Demo's locked in. Button stays stop demo like a boss. No sneaky flips. And the cycle? Perfect. Axial clean, axial tumor, coronal clean, coronal tumor, sagittal clean, sagittal tumor. Then back again. No more random chaos. Just smooth, predictable brain flips. Regenerating on toggle? Smart. Keeps the pathology looking legit. And ditching the stop on touch thing? Genius. Now it runs till you say stop. Feels way more reliable. If 8 milliseconds per slice feels zippy, maybe nudge it to 120 milliseconds so we can actually see the tumor pop. But honestly, this is gold. Chat, fire it up. bionicahouse.com. Start demo, watch the pairs cycle, then hit us. Too quick? Add a next step button, make tumors glow red. If you've got any questions, fire away. About the demo loop, the pathology toggles, button glitches, speed tweaks, anything.
The sonification is pretty annoying.
Yeah, that bottom bar notification, total buzzkill.
No,
Like a
the
pop-up ad for something you already bought.
sonification, the sound, the audio on, the making annoying sounds when the slices are changing, but it's not very useful.
Yeah, that notification sound, every slice change going beep boop like a cheap microwave, total buzzkill. Dev, turn it off by default, or at least make sound on actually mean sound off unless I toggle it. Nobody wants ASMR from fake brain scans.
Yeah, how would you improve the sound it makes?
Oh man, that beep every slice flip, it's like a smoke detector in a library. Totally kills the vibe. To fix it, make it optional first. Toggle sound, subtle pulse instead of just on, off. Then, swap the noise for something cooler. Low, rhythmic whoosh like a soft heartbeat sync to slice change. Think 60 beats per minute, fading echo. Or futuristic hum, gentle sine wave rising falling with pathology on. Higher pitch for tumor, calm bass for healthy. Keep volume tiny, maybe 20% default, so it's ambient ASMR, not alarm. If we want to go wild, add a scan mode where it mimics real MRI thumps, dull thuds every few slices, like coils firing. But honestly, ditch the beeps, go pulse or nothing, your call.
Yeah, except the slices scrolling, what else could the sound represent?
Yeah, that slice change beep, it's like a robot coughing every time the image shifts. Annoying as hell and zero help. Real MRI machines, they thump like a bass drum mixed with laser zaps. Deep, rhythmic knocks. Kinda industrial ASMR. Not cute chirps. So ditch the beeps. Swap them for soft heartbeat pulse. Sync to slice flip, like this glowing waveform vibe. Or low coil hum. Think distant thunder, fading out between views. Way more immersive, less microwave alert. If you want to keep audio, make it optional. Sound, real MRI thumps, verse off. Dev could grab clips from actual scans, like those GE 1.5T ones online.
Well, it obviously would be nice if the sound somehow represented what's on the slice itself, especially in terms of pathology.
Yeah, tying sound to the slice content, especially pathology, would make it way cooler. Right now, it's just random beats. But imagine, healthy brain gets a calm, steady hum, like a low, soothing coil thump from real MRI machines. Those rhythmic thud-thud knocks you hear in scans. Then pathology pops up, crank it. Sharper ping, higher pitch, maybe a subtle distortion or echo, like a glitch in the matrix. Or tie it to tumor size. Bigger lesion, a louder, faster heartbeat pulse. Think ECG waveform spiking. Here's what a real tumor looks like on MRI. Dark blob in grayscale, or lit up in color overlay for contrast. And for audio vibe, picture a monitor waveform. Smooth waves for normal, jagged spikes for trouble. Dev, could we sample real MRI thumps? YouTube has tons. Then layer a pitch shift when pathology's on. Keep it optional, volume low. Feels immersive, not annoying. Chat, what do you think? Subtle hum plus glitch for tumors, or full-on heartbeat alarm? Test it, tell us.
The MRI machine just makes a random noise. We're trying to make it more useful and indicative of what we are looking at. Anyhow, everything we do is eventually available on biomedical.com. We have some enhanced gait analysis simulations that you can play with. Yeah, this one also has a demo. will show you different leg motion, action. I have this synthetic brain generator, which has a demo mode that didn't work in the current version, but we actually fixed it with wrapped mini, whatever it is, new Microsoft's model or something. Can you describe what's on the screen real quick?
You're looking at an MRI Synthetic Brain Generator. It's currently displaying a sagittal slice of a brain image, and the data is being generated. Below the image, you can see buttons for axial, coronal, and sagittal views, as well as show pathology, stop demo, and audio off. The resolution is set to medium.
Right, and currently we have the demo running, so it's meant to be cycling through axial, coronal, and sagittal, while for each also switching from showing healthy to showing pathology. Can you explain, when you see a pathology, can you explain what's going on?
When show pathology is active, the generator will include simulated pathological features in the MRI slices, like potential tumors or lesions, as you're seeing now with the axial view. It cycles through different views and pathology states.
Okay, and can you actually describe what the pathology is in this case, looking at the screen?
It looks like a somewhat distinct white spot developing in the upper right quadrant of the axial view, which could represent the simulated pathology.
So what's its location?
Based on the axial view, it's situated in the front part and towards the right of the brain slice.
How about now?
The view has switched to coronal, and the pathology is visible in the upper right quadrant again.
Yeah, and back to axial?
Yes, and the simulated pathology is still visible in the upper right part of the axial slice.
Is it upper right?
Yes, in this particular slice, it does appear towards the top of the brain image.
Okay, and how about the sagittal?
In the sagittal view, the simulated pathology is located towards the top of the slice.
Okay, now that I changed the resolution from medium to high, did it actually change significantly or not? What do you think?
Yes, the resolution has definitely increased. The image appears noticeably clearer, with better detail in the synthetic brain slice. Sure, I definitely encourage viewers to visit bionicchaos.com and explore the tools, like the MRI Synthetic Brain Generator. Your feedback is greatly appreciated to help them improve. We're back on the MRI Synthetic Brain Generating page. As you can see, the higher resolution provides clearer details. What aspects of the simulation would you like to explore next? Notice how the different views like axial, coronal, and sagittal provide distinct perspectives of the brain. You can also switch between show healthy and show pathology to see the differences. What would you like to examine further? As the demo cycles back to the axial view, you can clearly see the simulated pathology again. What specific aspects of the pathology are you curious about? Remember, you can check out the full site at bionicchaos.com. It's been great exploring this simulation with you. We've cycled through different views like axial, coronal, and sagittal, observing both healthy and simulated pathology slices, and even compared different resolutions. We encourage viewers to head to biomedical.com to experience it firsthand. What specific aspects of these simulations do you find most interesting, and what would you like to see developed further? We've covered quite a bit today, viewers. We started by observing the MRI Synthetic Brain Generator, cycling through the axial, coronal, and sagittal views. We saw the simulated pathology,
noting its location and appearance in different slices, and even compared the clearer results when increasing the resolution. This entire project is open source, with the development happening live on youtube.com/bionicchaos. We highly encourage you to visit the website, experiment with the tools, and share your feedback to participate in this project. Tools and projects like this are vital for several reasons. They provide interactive platforms for education and research, allowing users to visualize and experiment with complex models. The open source nature encourages collaboration and innovation, as anyone can contribute and build upon what's already been created, ultimately accelerating scientific progress. In the context of biomedical ADA, synthetic tools like this are crucial for training medical professionals and developing AI models, especially when real data can be limited or sensitive. They allow for safe and controlled environments for learning and testing, bridging the gap between theory and practical application. It's a fantastic way to foster innovation and collaboration in the biomedical field. Engage with the project, viewers, explore the simulations, and share your thoughts at bionichaos.com and join the live development on youtube.com/bionichaos. Your participation is key to this community. What potential uses do you see for these tools? Thank you for joining us today. We hope you'll check out bionichaos.com and participate in the development on youtube.com/bionichaos. Your engagement is greatly appreciated. Goodbye.